Hey guys, welcome to this channel Blue Vision. I'm Parshvika. Today I want to talk about the psychic abilities. On this channel we talk a lot about manifestation stuff, spiritual things, talk about the magic, astral power, psychic abilities. We talk a lot about this kind of stuff. So if you're interested, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and do consider subscribing for more such videos. Okay, let's talk about the psychic abilities because if you haven't heard about it, what exactly the psychic ability is. So let me break down this thing first. The psychic ability is the person, everybody has this ability, I'm gonna cover it in a second, but then the person who has this ability is actually getting the message from the universe, or you can call it as from the spirit world, from the non-physical world. They get the message from, or they translate the message from. It can be in any way, shape or format. There's so many ways in the people having the psychic ability can do that, like unlimited ways I can say it. So it's so actually psychic ability is kind of like a power or an ability that a person has through which he or she can translate the message from the non-physical world to the physical world. Okay, translate the message, receive the message, see the message, hear the message, smell, taste, touch, feel, like literally so many ways in which you can do that. But this is a very simple definition of what is a psychic ability. Okay, now let's talk about, does everybody has a psychic ability? Yes, everybody has the psychic ability. Is that some people are better at something and some people are better at other things? It's just like that. Some people are better at knowing the things, some people are better at feeling the things or seeing the things or hearing the things. Like everybody has something different or the other, and everybody has these powers. It's just that the more you practice it, the better you get it. And I feel like majority of the people don't even know that everybody has this power, because people think that only certain people gifted with this ability, but no, everybody has this ability. Everybody is gifted with something or the other. You just need to understand what you are good at it and then practice more of it, and that's how you proceed. And then you go to the next level and next level, and like it's an unlimited process, unlimited journey. But yeah, that it is. The another thing, what are the different types of psychic abilities or psychic powers? Now there are, if you go on a Wikipedia, on a Google, they're talking about more than 100 psychic powers and abilities, and I feel like there are so many. I feel like there are unlimited psychic abilities, and I've seen personally encounters the people having such strong psychic abilities. Like I've seen, came across the people who actually receive the messages from the universe in their dreams. I've seen the people receiving them in the meditation. I've seen the people actually hearing things. I've seen the people actually feeling the things. Like I've met a few people personally in my own life. When I was a kid, I met so many people like this, and they were gifted very, very amazing psychic abilities. At that time, I have no idea what does that mean. I have no idea how they actually do it, because at that time I was thinking that only certain people having those powers. But now I see that everybody has these power. It's just that few people walk into that and realize their power and they practice it, and other people, they don't do it. Simple. So you have to practice it. It's like a muscle, you have to practice it. So if you do it more, you'll get it more. Now I'm going to talk about some common type of the psychic abilities in this video. Now obviously if you want me to make more videos on this topic, let me know. I'm going to talk about the few. Let's talk about that. First, I'm going to talk about the clairs. There are, I think, 6 clairs. The first clair is the clairaudient. It's actually the people hearing the messages. They hear the messages, like you can practice it, but the people hear the messages or hear the sounds which are not actually heard by the other people. Like I personally have this kind of thing. I have heard so many such things like that. Like I remember when I was a kid, I went to my uncle aunt house, and I heard some voices at the night. And when I talked with them, they were like, no, there was no noises. Nobody heard those noises, and I heard that. And I clearly remember now as well. So these are the people who can hear the messages. and sometimes they hear from the physical world, sometimes they hear from the non-physical world, but the other people can't hear them. Like there is nobody creating these noises in the physical environment, but they still hear it. That's the first thing. The second is the clairvoyant or voyance. I hope I'm making it right. It's the people who see the things. Now, if you sit in the meditation and you see the images in your mind, that's kind of like the power of the clairvoyance. Now, I'm just covering a very basic and very simple definition over here because this is so much in advance and it's kind of like unlimited powers. You can go so much detail and depth with that, but I'm just covering the basic layer here for the beginners. The third is the clair alliance. It's actually feeling it. Sorry, clair alliance is actually smelling it. Some people smell the things which other people can't. Like a particular smell. They go to a particular place and room and they smell the things in a particular way. And the other people can't even smell that. That's the thing. The fourth one is the clairsentience. Clairsentience is the people who feel the things. They feel the energy of the people. They feel the energy of the environment. And it's like, I think that this one is very, very kind of like a dangerous, I can say, not really dangerous in the negative way, but it's like when you feel the things so much, it's sometimes very hard to translate it. Sometimes it's very hard to understand why I'm feeling this way and not other people are feeling why I'm like this. If you don't know about it, you may be blaming about yourself, like why I feel this, why I'm like that. Nobody's ever like that. But that may be the power of this particular clairs. Okay, the next clair is claircognizance. It's actually the power of knowing. This is also the thing that I have been this thing. Like I sometimes know the things and I don't know why I know these things. I have no logic. My analytical mind can't put the logic to it, but I just know the things. It will going to happen or it's happening, whatever. I just know it. The last clair is clairgustance. I hope I'm saying it right. It's all about tasting. It's about the taste, and this one is like the people tasting things or tasting different ways. Now personally I never encountered a person with this ability, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but it's there. Okay, these are the clairs. Now there are some other psychic abilities. It's the automatic writing. Some people take a piece of paper or a journal, they keep on writing without even thinking their thoughts. They just get in the flow and they started writing. And after they come out of it, they go and read it and they are like, when did I wrote it? That's also the power of the psychic ability, the automatic writing. Another one is telepathy, the people who understand the thoughts or the energy of the other people. Telepathic is quite common. You might have heard about it. Like science also uses this power, but it's a part of the psychic ability. Common you might hear about is the channeling. Now channeling is when people actually translate the message from non-physical to the physical. They actually receive the messages. Okay, now channeling is a little bit kind of like the one which is not that pure, because I'm not saying that it's a bad form of psychic ability or it's not pure. I'm just saying that when you receive the message, when you channel the message from non-physical to the physical, sometimes your ego mind can intervene in that and actually interrupt the message which was a pure and make it into something else. Sometimes it can happen. Like you have to be very accurate with that. Precognition is kind of like the people see the things what's going to happen in the future, but you need to keep one thing in the mind. These all abilities, psychic abilities, is actually based on what kind of energy is right now. Like if somebody is coming to you and asking you a question, based on what type of energy he or she is in and based on what you feel right now, the message will going to be based on that. If the energy of that person changes, then the future and the things will also going to change. So that's the thing you need to keep in mind with these abilities. It's depending on the current movement of the energies, those messages are given from the spirit world into the physical world. Is the astral projection. In this, the people project their consciousness outside their body and then they receive the message. There's so many of them. These I came across and I know so far, of course, I'm going more deep dive into more kind of the psychic abilities, but you can see which one you are good at it. Like you can literally be aware of what's happening. Do you receive the message through what channel? You hear it, you smell it, you feel it, you taste it, you see it, or you know it. Like how you receive the message from the non-spirit world, you can become aware of that to know which kind of psychic ability you have, and then you can practice more of it, because naturally what you are good at it will be better and more easy for you to practice and become a master in that. There are so many exercises or so many techniques out there to actually master these psychic abilities. You can try to listen to things more often and become aware of the sounds. Likewise, if you can see the things in your head, you can meditate more and you can visualize more and see the pictures more. Likewise, if you feel the things, you can feel it more. So the more you practice that thing, it's going to be helping you. So hopefully you get something out of it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want me to make more videos about individual psychic ability in detail, let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.